Are you an actor and you just feel like, I can't do this anymore? Is this even for me? Is this life the one that I chose? Is this right? It is, okay? And I'm here to tell you, do not give up. Do not give up. And I mean, that's the basic consensus of this video. But let's talk about why you should not give up. As you guys can already tell, I'm an actor myself. The way that I just did a lot for no reason out of nowhere. Yeah, hello, let me introduce myself. My name is Branson. I'm an actor, singer, songwriter, dancer, influencer, everything else in between. And I make videos talking about life, my acting journey, trying to enter the entertainment business. Okay, that was kind of a tongue twister. And today I wanted to make a video to my actors who feel like giving up because believe me, I've been there. Sometimes I'm still there. Sometimes I'm not there and I'm the opposite of there. I'm delusional or I'm realistic, I'm a visionary. I see the future. Okay, anyway. That was a lot, wasn't it? I'm sorry. Sometimes I say things and I don't finish my sentence, or I do finish my sentence and it doesn't make sense. But anyways, yes, guys. Okay, so if you're watching this, chances are you are an actor, and if you're not an actor and you're just enjoying the ride, come on, we're happy to have you. I looked so crazy just now. Anyways, but actors, guys, where do I even start? Where do I even start? There's a lot. There is a lot. Okay, so well, for one, there are so many things you cannot control in this business. And as you already know, whether it's you're submitting auditions or you're trying to get an agent and you're just not hearing back or other things, guys, we have to focus on the things that we can control. So what can we control? Training. Boom, boom, boom. So let me share some news with you guys. I recently, well, I haven't started yet. Like I literally like 3 days ago, I bought like my first acting class, not tickets, but you know, I'm about to start my first professional acting classes after university. And I did professional acting classes before, but this is my first time in years that wasn't on a university campus because my university was so amazing when it came to theater and acting, all that stuff. But I'm talking about outside of the, you know, not collegiate. Is it collegiate level? I guess. I don't know. Anyways, but what can we control? Training, guys. So I encourage you guys, especially for people that have been feeling like I don't have enough theater people around me or film people around me or enough creative energy. I don't have a lot of that around me because believe me, I know. Literally, I don't have a single friend that I did meet in university that likes acting or creative things of that nature. Now in university, I did meet a lot of people, but I also don't stay in the same city as I did. So now I'm back with my hometown friends, and I'm the only one that just loves to be crazy and loves to act, and it can get lonely sometimes. Can you tell I'm feeling very fun today? I'm feeling very fun because some days you'll see my videos and you'll see me, hey guys, so, but other days you'll see me like this, and I'm feeling. Yes. Well, I honestly think you guys have a soft spot in my heart because obviously I'm one of you. And for background context, I didn't even give you guys a background of like my acting journey. So basically, I've been acting for over a decade in theater. So in middle school, I did theater. In high school, I did theater. In college, I did theater. I did theater outside of school too as well, whether it be like local things or just theater. And it's about to be a year in like a few months, but honestly, honestly, it's only been about like 6 months, 6 or 7 months. I've been getting into the world of trying to get into film, and it's been amazing. I have booked a few things. They have not came out. When they do come out, I will tell you guys. But yes, I have done a few things recently, and I'm just trying to figure this all out. And I'm figuring it out just like you, boo. Whether you're an actor who hasn't even started trying to get into film, or you are in theater, or an actor who's just watching this, but you done a lot of film. Hi. You're just like, what am I watching you for? Well, we're here to chat because I know it can be hard, right? This business is a lot going on. It's a lot happening. And yeah, so back to what we can control, classes. So if you're not training, I strongly encourage you to start your training. Me saying this as I bought my first like acting class, but no, guys, it came to me because in college, obviously, I was constantly training. So I guess for like 6 months, past 6, 7 months that I've been auditioning for film, I was just like doing it. I was like, oh wait, and I started watching more casting manager YouTube channels. acting YouTube channels, and they were like train, train, train. I was like, you're right. Why did I think I could stop? I was just like, oh, I've been ready. Even whether I've been doing this for a day or a decade, I need to constantly train. So that is something you can control, and constantly getting better, because it's very easy to think, oh, like, I think I'm okay right now, or I've been doing this. But no, 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 no. We need to keep going. Okay, other things we can control, getting our materials right, okay? Because as what I've been hearing recently from acting, theater, talk in YouTube and stuff, that sometimes you might get footage back from things that you've done, whether it be student films or other things, and it might not be the best footage that you need. So creating our own things. So for me, for example, I've been finding monologues, and I'm going to start filming these monologues, but I think I'm also going to add a little bit of dialogue for scene work, because everything I do cannot be a monologue. I have to do some have scenes so they can see how I react to people. So I think I'm gonna add interjection lines and have a friend read with me. But things that we can control, getting our materials right, okay? Because if our materials are not right, we are not getting booked. We're not even booked. We're not even getting the audition, okay? We're not getting the audition, and we gotta get the audition. If we want to get booked, if we want to be on the TV, we want to be in the theater, like, we gotta get the audition. So we need to get those clips right. So whether that be finding material, and what I do love a lot about film versus theater is that I've obviously, just the natural average person has seen a lot more films and TV shows than they have plays. So with theater, they were always saying you can't take from film, or if you didn't know that, you're not supposed to really take from film to theater and theater to film. But with film, it's like, oh, you see something on TV, okay, I like that, I want to take it. It's just the hard part is like finding an actual script instead of like watching something, but now you have to like verbatim like write it down. Like, okay, wait, It's like, that's a lot. But if you want that monologue, it is what you got to do. And yeah, and also what else can we control? Like what I said with the materials, your headshots, boo. So I took my headshots about 6 months ago. So my headshots are fresh. I mean, as fresh as 6 months is, and I have not changed. The most I've changed in 6 months is probably maybe an inch, like not even an inch. Does hair grow 6 inches a month? Okay, maybe an inch of hair. I don't know. Guys, if that sounds crazy, if y'all actually know a lot about hair, and that sentence sounded crazy, my bad. But literally the most that has changed is probably hair. Like, I still look the same. Yeah. So getting our materials really tea and having them is something that we can control. And back to me just ranting and talking about the biz. Yeah, guys, like it's a lot, because especially when you have peers and you see people in the industry and you're like, oh my gosh, wow, they're doing all these things, and then you look what you're doing, you're like, pause. Right. No, it's honestly insane. But I love seeing people. But I know for a lot of people it's hard. But when I see people that I know and they're doing stuff, I like love that. For me, it's like kind of the opposite effect. When it comes to acting and theater peers and friends, I always love it. But I know for some people it's hard because they compare. For me, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like wait, like oh my god, like my associate, like even if I didn't know you for real, I'm like, wait, like we went to the same school, like oh, you're popping. So it's just cool. But if you are someone that sees yourself and compares a lot, just know, boo, they're going to be up and down seasons. I recently thought about this today. I was like, honestly, the like I feel like acting in the business is like a stock market. Like it just goes up and down, up and down. And it's a lot happening. It's very volatile. Look at me using big words. It's very much that. And I'm just like, okay, there's a lot going up and down, up and down. Maybe I don't think I can vlog, but I want to like talk about my acting class when I take it. So I'm excited to take that and share it. But anyways, that was just another random thought. But yeah, it's very like this, and there may be seasons where like for me, for example, for these last few months that I've been like doing more on camera work, it's been a lot of me. Each time I was booked, when I finished the job, like right before I finished the job, I had another job lined up, which is like gag, right? Like, okay, like we're just starting. But now is the first time since that I just finished something a few weeks ago that I have not like heard, well, I have auditions, but like not something automatically already set in stone. So it's just very interesting because this is like, oh wow, okay, so this is just straight auditioning right now, and this is cool. I'm like, okay, this is part of the process. Because at first I was like, wait, I don't have nothing lined up, okay, but I'm learning to be like, I can enjoy this and I can really sit with this. And this is why with the day jobs and the actors I know, we're like the jobs to survive, the jobs to give you the money, the it's just I can't even say it without being like, ew. Cause how amazing is it to just get on a set, act, be someone else for every for a day, and get to do that all the time and get paid for it. But sadly, a lot of us, especially like people that are in certain changing parts of their career or starting like me, or just I don't know, in a dry season of the industry, because a lot of things go on, whether it be strikes or other things. It's like it's a lot, but you gotta be some type of crazy. You gotta be some type of crazy to keep pursuing it. And if you're watching this video, you're like, I need to see another person like me. I'm like you, boo. I see it. It's a lot. It's a lot going on. It's a lot to handle. But I see you, and just know we're a lot together. We're a lot together, okay? Because here I am. But I am still an actor. I am still a creative, and I may not have something lined up right now, but I know that something will come in the future. And you have to know that with this industry, you have to keep going and going. And you're probably saying, Branson, well, how are you so optimistic about this? Like, what do you think? I've been researching and I've been looking at other people that are in the industry. I've been like that are way farther ahead than me, from actual business people that are like on the casting side and talent managers, and it on YouTube and just online, and they all have been saying the same things. They say a lot of people quit and they just like give up so soon, too soon, before it comes. And I just have enough. I have enough. What's the word? Enough to believe and to know. We're gonna pretend that that's the word, okay? To know that it's going to be great for me and it's going to be great for you. But you have to know, and you have to keep training, okay, because we have to tighten that screw, make that muscle, so when there is an audition, when there is something, we can be ready. And then also have our materials tea, and also something else. Like, this is another random thing, this is not like a words of encouragement, this is just random thing. I've been needing to get better. I want to do more things different than what my old monologues have been, because my old monologues, I feel like they were a certain era. You know how there's like comedic, dramatic, horror, fantasy. And if you want to lean towards a certain thing, like let's say, oh, you're really feeling like like you think comedy is your era, you need to get monologues and things like that. But maybe you already know that. But if you didn't, I'm just letting you know. You need to get the monologues or scenes that show that specific era. Okay. But yeah, I really wanna. I would love to do something that's horror. Y'all like, Ransom, you're too smiley. No, I can go there, but I won't do it for this video. I don't want to scare you. Let me stop. But no, I definitely want to do something horror, and I also want to do something fantasy, like something where they have to use special effects. That's always what I've said. I'm like, I want to just be having to do this in the camera and like pretend like there's a fireball or something. That would be so cool. So I need to get some materials like that, and I actually have been looking at some. But yeah, if you want to do something very dramatic, like you want to play the girlfriend in the movie that's is in distress right now, well, you better go watch one of those early 2000s, because they was always taking somebody's kid. Well, actually, if you're not trying to play the mom. But somebody was always getting abducted in those videos, okay? In those early 2000s movies, somebody went to a restaurant with a friend or with a stranger, and then they got taken when somebody went to the restaurant. I don't know. It was just a lot going on back in those movies. Why was I watching those? Anyways, but yeah, you should go watch those. Or honestly, you can literally search online like movies where the character is going through this, and it literally will pop it up, because they just have all those engines just going. Anyways, but actors, I just wanted to tell you, do not give up. This is from an actor who's literally in the beginning stages of their career, who's literally auditioning, who's literally just doing their first professional classes. But I mean, you may say, Branson, you're just so hopeful because like everything is so new. But I've been acting for over a decade. The only thing that's new is on camera, not as far as acting and like even like trying to submit and things like that. But yeah, you got this. Keep going, guys. You were doing amazing, okay? There's so many things we can't control, but focus on the things you can. Focus on the things you can. Okay? Okay. Watch my YouTube shorts too, because I make like little singing, dancing skits over there sometimes. And yeah, so that's pretty much it for this video. But love you guys so much. And bye.